Hello, and welcome to DevCast Ops. I am joined today by Wale and James. My name is Barnaby, and today we are going to be trying to use the home lab that we completely broke last week. And James has done a bit of fixing in the background to spin up a Factorio server, as we want to be playing Factorio next weekend. So hopefully this weekend. Time's going fast. I'm forgetting where I am. Yeah. So we're going to get that going. Also, since last week, I have significantly improved my internet, so I can now hear what you're saying, which is great.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, things are... what did I have to do to fix our network? We had some circular dependencies, but it wasn't that... I don't think I actually had to change any code to deploy everything. I think actually the biggest issue with getting everything back up from nothing was we have no automated bootstrapping. So it's still like, I have to spin up Vault, bootstrap Vault, spin up console, bootstrap console, spin up Nomad, bootstrap Nomad. Until you've done the bootstrap, the rest of the pipelines don't work. So there's a lot of like run once, run the bootstrap command, run twice, run the bootstrap command. Whether we want to change that or not isn't a problem for now. But our day zero is a bit janky. And as part of that jank is where we currently find ourselves. So we manually created secrets for for us to put GCP creds in, for then have both CSI and the clients use them to do Nomad things. I mean, it's fine. Manual secret generation, there's nothing wrong with that. I did have a level of going like, wait, what secrets do we need to create? So that brings us to where we are now, where we have a plan that's slowly running.
Service account, like credentials to access GCP. Is that not what we need?
That is what we need. But where do we put them?
We had them previously involved. I think that's where Nomad was pulling them from.
Yep.
And Terraform.
Where in Vault do they live?
Is that in our Terraform code?
No, that was the manual step. And that is what I started fixing. And then I wrote some bad Vault code, which we've now fixed. And I need to take that fix and put it somewhere else. So hopefully now our core Nomad code is going to spin up both the GCP volumes that need to exist and the Vault secrets that need to exist for our jobs. I don't like the fact this is taking so long. So I think our agent's not particularly happy. And I had this the other day. I think this box or something with how this agent's running is not like crazy fast or happy.
Have we got a bad CPU this time? The last one we had was better.
Yeah, maybe. Failed on the Silicon Lottery. I don't know. We've got no logs currently, which is perfect.
Do you want that? Because like in the data center, this is running on hardware somewhere. If you get, I think there's a range of different CPUs. I don't know how GCP handles it, whether you are like locked into a generation or if they just give you a clock guarantee, like a base clock.
I think they go well. So a vCPU is a calculation between clock and a core, and the amount of cores. I think that's how it works. Because one VPC is equivalent to 1,000 megahertz.
I never really thought about it that way. I
always just only saw it when I was in Kubernetes and had to care about resource definition blocks. And it's like, wait, this one's in megahertz, but this is in like 1 and 2. And then I saw there's the conversion. Well, yeah, it's one vCPU is 1,000 megahertz.
Fair enough. Because in my head, always thought it was just segregate off one of the physical cores or threads on a processor.
I don't know why this is struggling so much. Maybe I've not given it enough resources, so it's like, I mean, it doesn't have a lot of resources. Maybe it's not giving itself enough memory. Like, it's only 200 thingy megabytes is probably not a lot. Actually, oh no, it's barely using any of it. Like, I don't really understand why this is struggling so much. It's barely using any resources.
Just having a bad day of it, I guess.
Oh, actually, no, it is maxing its memory. This is memory of the client. It's maxing its memory. This needs more memory. That's our problem. That's why this is taking so long. Yeah, this is using 100% of its memory. So if I double its memory...
The limits in Nomad, will it burst past if there's space for it, or is it a hard cap?
Bursts... It can burst CPU, but it can't burst memory, I think.
Yeah, because I vaguely remember when the Minecraft server, it pushed the CPU past 100% utilization, but I guess it makes sense in memory.
The issue with memory is you can't reduce the amounts of memory. It's why and I've only done it to Kubernetes, so they're similar. You want to give a limit that's the same as the recommendation for memory. So if it goes above its memory, it'll just kill itself. Now I've got this issue.
Sorry, could you read some stuff out, because I can't I can't understand what you're saying.
We have a black screen with no error messages. When I was messing with it before, they were only allowed one. We're only allowed one agent. Failed to confirm. Yeah, so we're only allowed one agent in an organization because it's a free organization. Because we have registered an agent and killed it and started another one, it's now failing.
So,
can you manually pass the sort of agent threshold?
I can't remember.
Can we go into TFC and cancel, terminate one? Because in TFC we had to specify the agent that we wanted, right?
Yeah, I tried to do that before and it didn't really work.
Let me see if I can even log in. TFC.
This will ultimately solve itself at some point. That's not a useful thing to say.
Yeah. Let's see. To verification. TFC agent. I can't even see the old one. Assigning the runs, right? And triggered by UI a few seconds ago. So you can't even get rid of it. That's annoying. Run ID, man.
I mean,
3 minutes ago. Is it okay for me to remove it?
Yes. So the only way of it's really annoying. So I'm just looking at can we increase our agents? No. The only way to increase your agents is by going plus ands. You cannot just accept that.
Could you start the job again? See if it will make sense now. I've removed it. So
It still can play about more than one agent. Let's stop.
Yep.
Oh, it looked like it did actually finish running. Oh no,
Oh,
it's still
it's come up now. Something is coming up.
so there's no, the agent is now not running.
Uh, funny enough, I can't do any. You can't do anything else. Call version 115. Does the version matter?
No. Let's settings. They're agents. I want to call them runners, but they're agents. So here's our agents. I mean, it says exited, so maybe that's happy that it has actually failed.
No, it says 0 out of 1 active, so it's not even active.
Yeah, so I'm, because it wasn't running, so now I'm going to restart the job.
Okay. Let's see. Last scene. I wish I could just click on the agent from here and see what they see logs.
Well, you can do that in Nomad.
Yeah. If I turn on my VPN now, I'll lose connection. So let me just leave it for now.
Do you need to make you like a little ZHS script to just run beforehand that turns on Cloudflare and stuff for you?
That would be great. That would be great.
Monday every 6:30 every Monday just runs.
Yep. Let me get the new Wi-Fi first, and then I think I shouldn't have these issues anymore. This is
Okay. Oh, Nomad is now just not happy, which is okay. Jobs, TF agent, start job, start
It
job.
didn't even show up here at all.
It's not starting. Okay, let's
Hold on, wait. Have you started it again, or have you stopped it? Because I'm gonna remove this one here.
I haven't started it yet. It hasn't successfully started yet.
Oh, perfect. All right, cool. Removed. So in case you restart the job, it should be fresh. Hey,
Yay, there we go.
hey, that worked.
Okay, so now I need to new one.
So we had to all the solution, by the way, for the viewers out there. We just had to remove the agent multiple times, restart the job multiple
Yeah,
times, and it works.
I don't even know how you go about to me agents. Here's the agents.
Huh? You have a different view? What?
How do I?
Oh, no, I can't delete it anymore. Oh, interesting.
Oh, it's busy now. Oh, okay, so maybe I was looking at the wrong point.
Ah,
I have also realised while I was looking at that I can put us on standard billing without any issues. So our account is now standard, not free. Yay!
oh yeah, because we got money.
That's not the reason. We have 420 more resources till we start being charged for resources.
Oh, fair.
And even then, the resource costs are nothing. Like it is actually surprising how cheap per resource is.
Sorry. Which one did we get credit for? The TFC or HCP?
HCP TFC is HCP Terraform is billed through HCP.
Oh, perfect. Oh, then we're good then.
Yeah.
No, but we haven't linked our Terraform to HCP though.
I have
Yeah.
did it a while ago.
Interesting.
Don't be using all my money.
Okay, I'll see you when you get loose on a credited account.
Well, I'll never live that one down.
Nope.
In fairness, if you'd done it like a week later, you would have been fine because they'd changed the billing model.
I know, right? Nobody would have never noticed.
We
But
are
I like how
getting.
nobody said anything, anyways, within the company.
Yeah,
No one cares.
you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's interesting I've increased the number and it's still putting at 230. No more, no less. That's so interesting. So is there multiple? No, that is
Thanks,
the.
Barnaby.
Just having a dig around. I was trying to look through some logs in the background, but I don't have the access anymore.
Oh, that's good. So you can't mess up your other people.
You should have access to Vault.
I can get into Vault, but it's the part I can't get into Nomad via Vault. The pass-through.
Oh
isn't
yeah,
working.
this code needs to Terraform code needs to run, and then you'll be able to get into it.
Yeah.
But it's still just chugging.
MC Nomad. Is there any of these workspaces that we don't need?
Yes. I can't tell you which ones.
No worries. I think we can do that on our next in-person meetup.
Yep, someday we'll
Clean
do
up.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's troubling.
Oh, by the way, just while we're waiting for this to work, the entire playground stuff is working great. Only problem I'm facing right now is Waypoint. And I feel like Waypoint hasn't been used that often. So whether you want to deploy Waypoint using Terraform or even on via UI, it's not working. Via UI, it doesn't pick up the workspace. Sorry, was it not picking up? Yeah, it's not picking up the no code module, i.e. workspaces. And with Terraform, it just gives you some random errors. So
I have got it to work
when
like 3-4 weeks ago.
with the so that means you're not on the latest version, are you?
I have no idea.
Yeah. And was it Terraform that you used to deploy?
No, I manually did it.
Ah, see. Mm.
So yeah, it's just sitting in plan. This is where I'm like, oh, do I just like turn off the back end and write locally, but then all the variables are stored in here, so you then lose all your variables, which I did try and do before. I don't really know why our agent is so slow. Like it is.
You need
It's
to
also
give
weird
this.
that it's hitting,
It's not going to its full allocation, or maybe that
which is
bottleneck
that may,
was,
yeah.
yeah, or it's doing so little with the CPU as well. It's just not.
I mean, I imagine it's a memory problem, but it's weird that it's.
Yeah, because
And also, it says it's busy, so maybe
Well, the agent is busy. I can see the agent is the last thing on the agent is it says Terraform plan. It's just not doing anything.
you have to spin up the agent with more verbose logs.
Because it's just like Terraform plan.
delete agent for now and then try again, but with bigger.
It's not using any of its resources. We can see it's like barely touching its resources.
It's not that then.
So the only difference between this one and the last one was it's using Podman, not Docker.
You wouldn't have thought that would cause
No.
an issue. Unless there's some weird like resource allocation in Podman.
Or it's the like we're only giving it 300 meg like hard drive, but that shouldn't matter.
I think it's more than 300 meg for what we're doing.
Do you think?
I say if it's got to the point where it needs more than 300 meg, I'd be
Yeah.
surprised if we get there.
Because even if it needs like Vault binary, Nomad, like a couple binaries to be able to run it, because it'll need Vault binary, GCP binary, like that shouldn't matter. And And ostensibly, this will run. It's just going to take a while to work out its life. Just trying to think if there's anything we can do, because this is the next thing that needs to happen in our system, really.
Should we cancel it and just give it more ephemeral storage?
I can do.
Do you need a code block for that? Because I don't think we have it in there. Because that 300 is the default. It's not that one.
It looks like this.
Yeah.
That's what a task. Is it a task? No, it's going to be a group, isn't it?
I'll tell you where it goes into. It goes into group, actually.
Yeah. Makes sense. Actually, I'm gonna. That's not edit full definition. That's a really bad idea.
Here you go. You can use the code block.
Yeah, I've already copied it.
Okay. You don't need the rest. You can just put size only. We don't need the rest.
So then, yeah, default false. Cool. Yeah, 500 is probably good enough to test. Check to make sure it hasn't actually started. You're probably going to have to delete the nodes again.
Okay. Once you have stopped the job?
I have stopped. I've killed the job now.
Okay, cool.
Right, technically it's still running. There we go. Now it's dead.
Yeah, cool. Let's just give it a second. Because it's still showing up here as busy.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's weird. So like that's good though. So when it's actually busy, they don't allow you to just go in and get it.
It'd be quite a brutal way. It's like halfway through doing something like, I don't need this anymore, just rip it out.
Yeah.
To delete this agent pool, remove it from all associated workspace. Oh.
Because you're not deleting the agent pool, you're deleting just the agent.
Yeah. It's still showing as busy, so I think something else is. No, it can't be it. Because you have.
No, so we're now waiting for heartbeats. So it's because the heartbeat is going. I can probably cancel this run.
So if we cancel the run, it should relinquish it, I guess.
Okay. Still busy. Can you check if there's any other workspace that's trying to run anything?
No, but I mean, sorry, I can. No.
Okay.
Everything is supposedly happy.
Yeah.
I suppose it's cancelled. Just like different to being unhappy.
Okay.
Yeah, no errors.
Well, yeah, it's saying last seen 2 minutes ago, so it's aware that it doesn't exist. Stop job.
No, but then so earlier on, the reason I was able to delete is because it says it wasn't active, 0 out of 1 active. Now it's still showing it as active.
Yeah.
Because it's still assigned. I mean, some workspaces have picked it up, Core Vault and MC Nomad. So because of that, it wants me to get rid of those first.
No, that's the agent pool. We don't touch the pool. It's just the agent we want to get rid of.
Yeah.
I think we're now just currently waiting for the health check to fail.
Oh, yeah, it's done. It's removed now.
Yeah, I guess we could probably increase the frequency of, or decrease the duration for the health checks. To get to fail faster.
Yeah, I've got an idea how that, because I don't know what like part of it has that check. Okay. This is now running, waiting for next job.
Yeah, idle. But at least it's not 0, it's 1 now, so good. Now go run your jobs.
Run.
Let's see if it works. It's not showing busy at least.
It's now busy.
Okay, run the init.
Ready to
Now
go.
on the plan. This is the bit we normally get.
It's busy again.
Well, yeah, it's the plan is running.
Yeah.
It's just not being that fast.
I just got a notification that I've cancelled my one password family subscription. Sad times.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to get it in a way that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Start integrating it into other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's the plan. Yeah, I don't really know why this bit is taking so long.
It's a useful bit to be able to see the storage and utilization as well, just to see if that was.
I mean,
Imagine it's full already.
we could log into the server and play with that. I imagine the sort of thing you could probably get some like add-on that messes with it. Plugin not found. Actually, could that be an hour? Because as part of the plan, I'm doing things that, like as part of Core Nomad, oh, so many. Yeah. As part of Core Nomad, as part of the Nomad code we're running, we are doing things that are meant to hit volumes. I'm curious if this is failing, because this is like timing out. I'm getting issues where it's like path timeout, like a couple seconds. So I wonder if that's what's happening, is the plan is trying to go to Nomads to do the volume stuff and failing. I'm very tempted to turn off the volume stuff in the Terraform code for now.
Yeah. It's binding a load of stuff. I think at some point it might be quite fun to sort of sit down and try and map properly how to build
The system? Yes,
Yeah.
that sounds like a really good idea. Yeah, day zero is something we need to fix in the near future.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason why that's not why. There's no reason why we couldn't like tear this down every day, every time we don't need it, and then spin it back up as soon as we need it.
Yeah, I guess if we move Vault storage off the drive in the box.
Which we should do, because the issue with the ASL is actually all the storage is on the box. So it's actually quite annoying to there we go, look.
All we have to do is wait.
No, all we have to do is uncomment the stuff that requires something else to be running. So Vault, this is then complaining about Vault secrets, because the Vault secrets care about the mounts, I think. This Vault mount this each dot key doesn't have mount, because it doesn't have a mount, it has a path.
How was this running before?
This has never run before. This is the new stuff, right? It's like, these are the secrets I want. So this is the mount path. This is the mount, and this is the path I want it to be on.
Fair enough.
Though really the path should be, that should really be path. And then the mount, wait, what? Mount, yeah, this should be mount. And then this should be, oh yeah, the name is the path. Oh my God, okay. I have labeled this badly because the mount has a path and the, it's fine, whatever.
You're gonna run a quick validate to see if it's running.
No.
I want to get one part up and running. I need to start setting up some scripts for my Windows computer.
Oh, do I have it installed? No. They have a tool called op, which lets you pull in secrets into your scripts or into environment variables and stuff.
Oh, nice.
And SSH as well. It's quite cool.
Yeah, the SSH stuff is cool by default.
Yeah.
But you can do like export vol ADGR equals, and then it's like, oh my god, export vault token equals op get vault. You do like that, and it will just like pull it in for you, which is very nice. Also, all the Bootstrap tokens are in my 1Password, so being able to share them with you guys in a useful way. Okay, that is now happy. That's creating. That's maybe something that's worth remembering, and maybe raising as a bug to Hashi that like if you're trying to create a volume for a plugin that doesn't exist, it will just sit forever, pretty much.
I wonder if it gets stuck in a loop.
Well, it gets a 404, but doesn't
handle it.
Doesn't do anything about the 404. Okay. Wale, you did it last time. Granted, we could extend this so we actually put it in the sequence, but could you put the GitLab, the Google JSONs in the sequence I've just created?
Ooh, Google JSON. So
the GCP JSON block.
Yeah. Right. Let's figure this out again.
Well, though I guess the answer is technically no, you can't, because you don't have access to Vault.
Oh yeah, no, we can't. Lol.
That and I don't. Yeah, I mean via Zero Trust, yeah, there as well. Also, which workspace are you in? MC Momento. Even though that's so big, I don't know why I still can't read it from that far. That is weird.
Oh, right. So in Vault now we have some secrets. We have GCP controller, which needs key and value, and
yay,
client controller, which needs the same information.
You know what? Let me try and log in. If I disappear, I mean,
which do you want? Do you want TFC service? I guess. Yeah, port open. I can have a look around.
Well, yeah. I mean, the Vault stuff's easy because we can kind of show it badly, but the It's the service token, service account stuff. That I can't even remember like what we had to do to get it.
Yeah, I can edit the print. Remembering how we generated it.
There's also a level where we should probably do this with. Nah, we should at some point move all this more into Terraform.
Yeah.
But maybe
One
not for
day.
today.
One day.
Well, it's the day zero conundrum. Like it's.
So for Devil's Playground, I actually created a whole folder just for day zero. So then I know that, okay, if everything shuts, I just go into that folder, run that. That creates the day zero for me. And then I can go into everything else again.
Yeah.
So
Do we know what service count it is that we used?
We
There's
have
a Vault instance. Oh, that's KMS.
we have a TFC service account, GitHub.
I think we may have just used GitHub because we were bad.
Well, the GitHub has slightly more permissions than the TFC one. It's got owner and artifact registry writer. There's a lot of warnings on a lot of these. There's a
Who would
generic
have thought?
devcast ops one, which is compute admin and editor, which would probably be enough for TFC.
No, this needs to create EC2 instances. Oh, sorry, the one that we need to create EC2 boxes and create and configure EBS storage.
I guess any of the owner ones. There's a TFC service account, which is just owner, but I need to work out how to generate the credentials from it.
Oops, some fun. Oh, service accounts. Manage keys. Is it keys, do we reckon? That is just a key. Any more than just a key. Okay, so is a
Manage keys.
yeah, I think it is a key.
Add a key. Create new. JSON.
Oh, there we go. Do you have the ability to put that into
I should do.
Vault?
It's interesting the way it deals with it. It saves it to my downloads rather than giving it in.
Doesn't want you to be able to see it.
Yeah, it doesn't want me to. But if I have something like Time Machine on, which I haven't set up on this laptop, so it's okay. But that would grab it.
Why would you time machine your downloads? At one point, my downloads were like 300 gigs, just because I never deleted anything in them.
So I'm putting this in the Terraform agent, TSC agent. No,
Terraform doesn't cover GCP. It's the client controller and plugin GCP GC controller are the two ones that need it.
okay.
And the value needs to be oh, I variabilized that. Google application credentials in full caps.
Not and that you want a JSON for that?
That's the key, and then yeah, the JSON block just needs to be the value.
Oh god.
Yeah, ugly AF, but
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll just put the JSON. Okay, key. That.
and then hopefully this is just going to work.
So we've got a GCP controller. The other one was
Client controller. So it's the client controller and plugin GCP GC controller.
At the moment, these are both probably wrong, or might be the wrong service account. They're just using one with owner, which probably we'll have enough permissions, but isn't
So that
necessarily the
is, yeah, I mean that's fine for now. Okay, so now, so we have that created. Oh, I didn't put the pack anywhere. So do I have Nomad pack installed? WSL. Nomad pack. Okay. Do you have Nomad pack installed? So CD Nomad CD CSI Nomad pack.
Do you know if it will handle new lines in the JSON?
They are both saving it into a file that Google is then reading.
Okay, it's probably good.
Oh no, it's not. It's Nomad dash pack, I think is what I want to do. There we go. That's what I want. Run. Dot. Cool. That's correct, but obviously my things aren't right. Export Nomad equals that one. Now permission denied, which means I need to take this over to a different window.
Export that admin token and bring it back.
This is where I need to have the 1Password thing. Okay, now if I click this one, it should go. Cool. It's deployed. Maybe. So we'll go here and go jobs. Failed. Okay. The controller's the more important one. Why has this failed? Why has this failed? Oh, wait. Why has this failed?
So logs.
No. Is it node pool is all? Oh, I don't think I can do all for node pool. I think I actually need to do core. I don't think all works.
Fair enough.
But because of the way that this works, I can just redeploy all that. That changed one of them. Oh, because I've split out. Okay, now that's not the issue. What is the issue? Missing driver.
Does it need Docker? We never transferred the controller.
By default, it's Docker Podman. This is why I made this thing useful to like other people, not to us, and just having issues because of it.
recovering. Sounds good.
Unspotted image failed. Unspotted transport.
Do you know where the files are written to, so I can just check the formatting?
What? What do you mean?
The creds files.
1 moment. Local / GCP creds.json. It is not liking the digest, which I think I don't need. Yeah, I'm going to just remove the digest for now. Digests are really important, as it's a way of making sure that when you get an image, it's not going to be messed with. But it's fine. Oops. Yeah. Pull image. That looks happy. Plugins unhealthy. There we go. Healthy.
Perfect.
And then we can go to our Nomad Terraform volumes.
So that means because you remove digest now, we won't be able to publish it, right? Oh, it's already published.
So these aren't public on the internet. These are currently in our private repo. I want to make a public repo we can put this stuff on, and then have some way of pulling in a values file that's like our code, our like edit to these values that we can leave publicly. So we have our versions that are private, and then the actual pack itself is public. It's just thinking about like how you want to do that.
And the only way we can run normal pack so far is only via the CLI, isn't it?
Or the Nomad job that I've made. So I've made a Nomad job that lets us run packs through Nomad, but the pack has to be public because it doesn't have access to Git yet.
Oh, okay.
And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to I wanted to move some of our packs to public, so we can then use that to mess with them.
I mean, I've had to work on something that requires me to use repositories that are private within the job. So that's like a 2 minutes job to get that. So then it will be able to get. Oh, that's not the problem.
At a very base level, I don't really want to put a Git token in that anyone can because I can just put an SH key in and anyone that's access to a Nomad cluster can do things with that token. Yeah. But it's just how do we want to manage that? And within Vault, because everyone can access the Vault, all of us can have access to that token. So I want to semi-lockdown Vault in a way that we have some things that not all of us can access before we worry about that stuff. And I mean, it didn't really matter. I was happy to do something else. But it's just thoughts. I should probably spin up a client while this is running.
Use Waypoint.
No, I'm going to use Nomad. I haven't packed packed this one yet, though, so this is going to be a copy and paste job. We need to deal with the, like, how do we deploy things? Do we use Terraform? Do we use Nomad? Do we use Waypoint?
Initially, I was a fan of like CLI just to do the deploying, but then now I kind of like the fact that I can just push my code and it just deploys it for me without me having to think about it.
Oh, I use Docker.
Podman.
It is 90% of the time that easy to swap between the two.
Yeah, because like we updated and then it was very quickly afterwards that we broke everything and rebuilt it.
Yeah, but because we had installed Docker on the server, it wasn't a problem that Docker was running on the server. Whereas Docker isn't running on the server anymore. So test DCOG, machine type commute default. What's our default?
Cool.
Yeah. No, default is EC2 standard. Didn't work. Why didn't you work? Oh, that is actually the only difference. It doesn't default to Docker Hub. That is actually the only difference between them.
Registry.
So I think that was a Docker one. Docker Hub to Docker, that one. No, wait, no, it's not Hub to Docker anymore. It's something else.
What, for Docker Hub?
Is it Hub to Docker? What's the Docker registry?
Does say
It's a hub.docker.
yeah.
It's Hub to Docker. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Because I need to go. Here, there's like an image. Here. Is that even? I assume it's that. I mean, that's what we were using before. It may live somewhere else. Is the Okay, this Nomad thing's up. We're going to create 2 volumes, the Minecraft one and the Factorio one. This doesn't create the EBS side. This just, well, EBS doesn't exist. It won't create the EBS side. So this Minecraft one, I don't think it will create it. It just like pulls in the one that exists. And then Factorio doesn't exist, so it'll create it, I think. I think that works. I can't remember. It's been a while since I have, well, it's been a week since I, no, that's probably longer than that, actually. Okay.
Need to check that we have a good state. Is that
going to update the definition? No.
All right.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to lose our servers.
It's more the save files.
Yes. DCOG. DCOG. Oh, it doesn't want HTTPS.
Everything just defaults these days. If I put in a URL, it's S.
It's because Docker doesn't fully use HTTPS. I think it runs some other protocols as well. I suppose it's not technically creating it yet, so don't have to worry about them being, the names being unique. That failed. Valid stats code from registry. So there's this one, which is different than one I was using. Because I was using Cloud SDK, but there's a full. Should I just use this one?
Yeah, give it a go.
The more we don't have to use Docker, the better.
Docker has become now the villain.
Docker charges you if you use it too much, which is fair, like storage and stuff, but
Rate limits you as well if you're anonymous.
yeah, that's the bigger. So the bigger issue is the rate limiting over the charging. Whereas I will quite happily take Google's money to use their images. Spend Google's money to use their images. Well, that's funny though. I should be able to go volumes, storage, and we now have a Factorio volume.
Nice.
No Minecraft volume though. That's still
Did
still
you
doing something.
Did you clear that out after we finished the playthrough? Or was it still just dangling around?
Which one? The Minecraft?
Yeah.
I don't know. I may have actually deleted things the last time I messed with it. So JQ is not found and curl is not found on this image. Whereas the one I was using had JQ and curl. No, wait. Yeah, I didn't install. Oh no, I did apt add, but now we're probably in a different type of image. So I was using an Alpine one, APK not found. Whereas this isn't.
It's a yum install instead, Ubuntu based.
Is it Ubuntu?
I don't know.
Oh no, there is an Alpine version. I'll just use Alpine.
We still have a disk called Nomad Data, which I think is game data.
What would you say?
I think we still have the Minecraft data. There's a Nomad
Yes.
disk. There's a GCP disk called Nomad Data, which I think is
Google one. Minecraft.
yeah.
Because I didn't realize that actually the way it works, it's easier to do multiple smaller disks than one disk that we segregate.
Well, I think that was originally
It's mounted.
yeah, just mounted directly to the container.
Yeah, that makes sense. So this should work because they're now both Alpine images. Yeah, it's weird. The Minecraft one is just sitting creating. The Factorio one is happy except for weird Nomad bugs. Ooh, look at that. Bad host name. Source image could not be found. That's running through Packer? I don't understand what the hell's going on with this standard error. It's doing error into out. Fetch, install JQ, BusyBox. total.
God.
Oh, this needs some way of accessing Packer. How does this access Packer?
Did we
How
have
do I?
HCL credentials in Vault as well?
Yes. In client control client, there should be an HCP client token, an HCP client ID, the HCP creds, and the Discord webhook.
Do we have those just stored flat in Google? And Google, not Google, in Nomad before?
No, they've always been here. Like this is how I load them in.
Yeah.
If we want to, I can probably very quickly add them. Obviously off camera. It is client controller, client, create new version, HTTP client ID, HTTP client secret, and the webhook for good measure. And then I need to go into HC cloud on. I really want to get this client up and running to prove that it works. I am service principles, Nomad. Keys. They now have workload federation. Ooh. Sorry, getting distracted. I can delete key, delete the old one, generate a new one. Client ID goes in the client ID spot. Client secret goes into the client secret spot. Discord webhook gets webhooked. This is probably going to be the one that's going to take me the longest to remember how to do. Where did I even output it? Just like that one. That one?
What, are you trying to work out the
Infra.
channel?
Yes, because if I can just steal the webhook that already exists, it'll be easier. And then I go save. Okay, that should be done. So now if I create another one of these, DCOG, scratch. It found the image.
That's good.
It found the image.
How the ping.
Look. Oh, that's main server.
60.
Too excited. Okay, that Minecraft one doesn't work, but there we go, test. Now we've got exec, podman, war exec. And then if I go into Nomad, DCO, Nomad pack run dot. Damn. Oh, So this is the file. I just saved it. 64. It is complaining. Yeah, it is complaining about this. Oh, destination needs to be in quotes. So it's this needs to be in quotes. I assume that's another one of them that I've not quoted. Yeah. That's this one. Cool. That plan is now happy. So I can run it. Go into Nomad. We have a nice Factorio deploying. I don't know if I was in the middle of messing with things. Yeah, ostensibly when version 2 releases or a minor change releases when we're not actively using, like playing Factorio, someone can edit values if need to. But yeah, this building task directory just doesn't happen on exec 2. Like that's the reason we changed it. I realized the issue I was having is where locations exist. Invalid comma before. Is this?
All these typos, man.
So I think it's this that it's complaining about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah. It's this, which is fine, and I can fix that in but a moment.
There's a lazy way. I know what your issue is. The lazy way to get around it is put that above put your range above the last line of the file.
That fixes it. But it means I can't just put a comma here either, because this will have the same issue. I need
Put it
the
at the
comma
top.
to be.
There's no reason why that has to be at the bottom of the template.
Fair.
Yes, that's. Yeah, I suppose that makes better sense. There is also a way of doing it, like.
There's clever ways you can do it, but
I think that would work as well. But yeah, okay, I will put it at the top of the template.
Because the order of it doesn't matter. So
yep,
that can render happily up there with the commas. And then the last object.
Hold on. I think go scroll back up. 131.
Yeah.
That's part of the templating.
Oh,
This isn't a line. This is a Go template.
all right.
Barnaby's why I should put it at the top. So fourth time's the charm.
Is it going to go?
It's just going to move volumes around and stuff. There you go. Building task directory. I mean, if this is ready for Saturday, so I don't need to rush between now and then to get it working, it's going to be make my life easier. Because this is with the auto config stuff that we were dealing with last time. Like, that's all set up and working, I think.
Nice.
Actually, no, I don't actually know if it is. I should hold my tongue before I actually. I don't know what state console's in. This all runs in Nomad. There we go. That is now the server up.
Finally.
Why?
I think I want chocolate.
Something I have not done is not set up any way of wiping the save. Oh no, we can create new saves because the save name is hard-coded, is a variable. So actually, you can spin up a pack and tell it what the name of the save you want to be is. So you can spin up as many Factorio saves as you want to.
We can have all of our different
And look, as it miraculously can either of you get to Nomad?
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I mean, it's late now, so let me try.
I have my same loop of invalid client ID.
Okay. That's more than me. I'm literally just trying to go to nomad.devcastops.com. Should we call it a stream? As Wale rage quits.
Yeah, that's probably wise. Let me see if I wonder if we'll be able to get back in before we
Call it.
call it, but we can see. Yeah, I guess. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you want to see Factorio up and running, you're going to have to come back on Sunday.
He's back.
Saturday.
I
need to add him back to the room. But yeah, come back on Saturday and we'll be streaming Factorio. And not entirely sure where we want to go with it, but we're going to probably do something that's a little bit more sort of targeted than just random playthrough. Because now that
We know what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Hopefully something hard.
I'm going to go straight for hardcore. Yeah.
Wouldn't last the stream, it's fine.
Follow on Twitch if you want to come and watch us on Saturday and see us on future Mondays, and like and subscribe on YouTube. And we'll see you all next week or on Saturday. Up to you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.